We take a look at some of the defining moments of Game 2 here. Ben, I mean, going into best of one, do you think in some ways that could favor Fnatic if they just decide to go all out in the loser bracket here? Or the lower bracket, rather?
I feel like with the amount of games that are played in the group stage, I don't think that Fnatic, it will come as a surprise to teams that face Fnatic that they will all in the early game. And I think as long as they remove some key picks such as Undying from Fnatic, I think it won't be terribly difficult for them. Fnatic did not secure themselves the top 4, but on the positive side, Complexity is now guaranteed top 4. This is a team that no one really thought was going to be in the top 4, like top 6, like maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Now Group A is set in terms of who's in the top 4, with LGD leading.
This game I thought Fnatic had like in full control though. They had like a pretty good net worth lead, like almost all the towers are down. They subsequently take down Roshan, and again Fnatic showing that they are very capable of dominating the lanes, just not dominating past, I would say, a little past 30 or first couple of Roshans. They really have a hard time of keeping and retaining map control.
Yeah, but something that we've seen throughout the week, Winter, is that with that anti-mage, it's like teams either just choose to say, okay, we just have to end the game early, just let anti-mage go, and if it goes past a certain minute mark, we're just going to lose, or they try and they fail. Here, was it just an issue of the draft, or was Fnatic just focused too much on their own win condition and not really concerned about when LGD could turn it around?
I think the draft this game is much better than the first game, that's for sure. And the issue that let them down, I feel, was what Dakota mentioned before. A lot of pickoffs before they were trying to push, delaying the push, and giving the key pickoffs means that the Roshan was open to LGD's anti-mage to actually claim. That was, like, I think, the biggest loss. If you're doing a push strat, you don't want the enemy to get the Aegis. You are going to want the Aegis for yourself, so you're going to be confident when you're pushing up high ground. I think the whole early game was good from them. The lanes went really well. Anti-mage was pressured, and everything. Storm sort of had a good start as well. It was just the finishing move, you know. They needed that Aegis for the high ground push, and the pickoffs gave away the Aegis to the AM, and I thought they could have ended the game, though, if everything was going well for them.
Right. Speaking of... Oh, did you want to...
I was going to say it's unfortunate because there were a couple opportunities that were given to them because of misplays, which I think we might be able to see here, but the opportunities came to them.
They just needed to sharpen their play in that game. I felt they could have definitely won that game based on how they started.
Yeah. And speaking of Aegis and misplays, we do have that moment that Ben was bringing up earlier with the anti-mage just kind of blinking in.
Yeah, he just blinks right into the middle and gets instantly sheeped and then sheeped again. I don't exactly remember what happened, but there was no grade that came out.
Yeah, Orchid,
yeah. And then this is where you definitely want your Lotus Orb. It disables the sheep. It will prevent the second